everybody. Happy Friday. I'm sorry I'm late. I know, I'm an hour late. I'm really sorry, but it's a good story, so you're gonna like it. It's a good reason to be late because it's all about trusting ourselves. So again, I'm really sorry. That had all intentions of being here at 10, but as so life goes in Mercury retrograde, we must make adjustments. So what happened is I have been waiting. Good morning, Ivana. Good morning, Lori Nash. So we are at Friday, so you get the nice long weekend. So take it easy today. Don't be too hard on yourself. Relax. Do something nice. Don't go crazy. The holidays are coming in. We've got this Mercury retrograde, which is just crushing everybody. There really is. I know you hate to blame things on, but there is just so much energy going around and tension and miscommunication with stuff. So I had I'll tell you this story, which is why we're going to talk about trusting your Spidey sense, because we all get these hits, right? You get these little nudges of information. So when you get this nudge of information, you have a few options. You can either trust that information, you can dismiss that information, or you can find out what that information needs from you, or what you need to know from the information. So it's like diving deeper into it, right? The Mercury retrograde, I'll tell you guys, it's been a doozy. A lot of electronical stuff with this one too. Sometimes they're not always, but this one's a lot of electronical stuff, a lot of communication stuff around us. It just is happening. I know at the studio last night, he had lost all the database. The whole thing dropped out, and it's been crazy. So lots of crazy stuff. So last week, I had lost my bank card, and it was really odd. I keep it in one place. I knew I had it. Went to go and eat dinner. The meter wasn't working. So in LA, you can put a card in the meter, a credit card, but the meter wasn't taking credit cards. All right, so I had to use coins. So that was the first odd thing, because it was just an odd, who has coins? I didn't even know they still make those things. So that was the first thing. So then I went and had dinner, and then I go to use my card, and I can't find it anywhere. And yet I could hear my team saying, it's in here. And I'm like, so I asked the bartender, do you have it? Do you see it? And he's like, no, I don't have it. And so I had to use another card, and it was just kind of frustrating because I knew it was there. I wasn't, people are saying, well, you better cancel the card so no one uses it. But I felt that the card was safe, but I canceled it anyway. I canceled it that night. And the bank was supposed to reissue a new one, but they got it all messed up. The bank got it. It was just such a hassle and such a mess. So days go by. I then go back to the restaurant, and I just said, oh, can you look to see if that card is there? And they went. She goes, oh, yeah, this one? Yeah, that one. So it was there. Now it does me no good, because once you cancel it, that's it. So I have the old card, which does me no good. I didn't get the new card because they kept messing it up. So this is where we're getting to why we're an hour late today. So today, the new card was coming, but you have to sign for it. That was coming by 10:30, and I was waiting and everything, and next thing I know, I get a message saying, recipient not at home, and I'm like, yes, I'm at home. Yes, I was so mad. I'm like, no, I'm home. So I went on a mission. I got in my car, so I'm calling FedEx anyway, but I got in my car, and I am sitting there going, where's the FedEx driver? Come on, guys. Come on, team. Direct me to this FedEx driver. And it was just really odd. From where I live to where they showed me, and I went, and there was the truck And I sat there for a second, and the lady comes to the truck, and I just said to her, do you have a package you were supposed to deliver to a Kobe rebel? And she's like, she looks and she's like, yeah, I do have that package. So I got my package. But here's the thing. If I had done kind of what society trains us to do, well, sorry you missed it, just wait for the redelivery, I would not have that card, right? It would be whenever they decided to redo it. But just taking initiative, saying, you know what? No. I'm not going to accept this result today. Not today. Mercury retrograde, you have met your match, all right? You met your match. Line is in the sand. It's going down. Me and my Scooby sense versus you. And so I keep the old card as a reminder to, that's a great idea, Michelle. Michelle says, keep my old card to remind myself. But this happens to all of us. You all either lose a card, lose your keys, misplace something, and your Scooby sense is telling you something, and you dismiss it. You know you do. You know, well, I'm not the only guilty one. And you know you do. So this, my bank card will be a message for us to listen to all of ourselves, right? But just ironically enough, just listening, you know, it becomes this compass when you really hone in and you're really connected and you're just fully surrendering and trusting. It's like this string. It just was pulling me down the different streets and says boom, boom, boom. And so I felt really accomplished. And I think we can all do that, especially when you're trying to make decisions in your life. Oh, I did. I went after that. I was like, the Kobe compass. Yes, Keely. Yeah, Kelly, I did. I went after that FedEx drive. I was not accepting that result. And that's just something that we can all do. We can all just kind of make a decision every now and again to say, I'm not accepting this outcome today, my friends. I'm not doing it. But using your intuition, using that Spidey sense, using that sixth sense that is guiding you. And especially during this Mercury retrograde, especially when things are super crazy right now. You've got the energy of the holidays, right? And people already are anxious. They're making travel plans, right? So the city gets a little nuts. Maybe people are not having enough money to really get the gifts they want for people. There's a lot of stress. So there's a lot of factors playing in on top of everything. So especially this month and moving into the new year, truly make an effort to tune into yourself, tune into your energy. Now, be strong enough to call yourself out when you're out of alignment. If you're feeling triggered or you're doing things or you're on edge, pull yourself back in, right? Because what will happen is because of the energy around us, we may have a tendency to, be a little more out of alignment, be a little edgier, be a little more less patient or whatever it is. So really allow yourself just to kind of breathe and know that, I'll tell you what, that energy is going to want to suck you in, right? And the things around you are going to want to suck you in. Try not to allow it. Just breathe and go into that Spidey sense and certainly use it because it's never wrong, right? When you're truly listening to the intuition, not your logic, not your ego, when you're really listening to the intuition, it's never wrong. It's always right there. And a lot of things too, I will just share this because I think some people feel that it's the banging, it's the real overwhelming feeling. And I really don't think so. I think that that's what confuses people. I think the strongest intuition is really when it's subtle. It's kind of like this subtle pull. It's like a subtleness to it where it's more quiet. You either may hear it or kind of see it or feel it, but it will stay with you. And I think that's how you learn to listen to it. Go, yep. And so what if you're talking to yourself? Like, just talk to you. Who cares? People think people are crazy anyway, so just talk to yourself out loud. But that I just thought this would be good today. It's a Good Friday one. Figure out this weekend what you can do to listen to your own intuition. Look back at the week, look back to see if you lost something or if you misplaced something. Did you get a hit as to where it was? Did you get an intuitive knock at the door? And did you answer it? Were you able to find something? Were you able to work through something using your intuition? Keep track of when you're using your intuition and when it's on and when it's working, because that will actually help build that energy as well. It's like a muscle. It really, really, really is. And when we learn to use it, we can build it. And when we build it, it makes it stronger. And when it's stronger, then it becomes you trust it so much, it becomes your rock. It becomes your foundation of how you operate. And so you'll know when someone is lying to you. You'll know when a situation doesn't feel quite right. You'll know to say no to something or yes to something else. And it will really, really help. But have fun playing with it. Have fun doing it. Enjoy it. So there you go. Kelly talks to herself all the time. See, Kelly? There you go. It's fun, right? We can all talk to ourselves. But tuning in and listening to you, I would say listen to yourself way before you ever listen to anyone else. Always. I don't care where the person is or what the prestige they have or the experience they have. Of course, we want to honor and respect people that do bring that to the table, and it is helpful. But it's so imperative that you trust your own inner core system, your own form of Spidey sense above anything else. Because what happens is, when it's in alignment and it's strong, you can kind of feel this energy just go through your body. And like I said, it is really much like that compass where you just let it pull you and move you and guide you. And life becomes a lot easier. You stand in your truth a lot more. It's a lot more comfortable. You don't sit there and overthink things as much, right? You don't sit there and harbor, oh my goodness, should I do this? Should I not? What about this? What about that? You're just going to make yourself crazy. But if you trust and you're listening and you're following, there's no apologies. That's the thing. There's no apologies because you'll be so organic to your own intuition. So anyhow, that is our talk for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the bank card story. I'm going to use it today just to sake of spending money on it. So there we go. Good, Barbara. You trust your intuition. Absolutely trust. Yay! There we go. Blue, I can't wait to see you February. Can't wait. All right, you guys, it's Friday. Remember, get out, do something fun, do something that allows you to trust your Scooby sense, your Spidey sense, and love one another. Just love one another. Go out there and be nice to someone today. All right? Be nice. It's we're all a little anxious. We all got a lot of stuff going on. Be nice to someone. Even if you bark a little. I bark a little sometimes. But that's okay. All right. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see everybody on Monday. Don't forget my shop is on sale, and it's free shipping. So jump on the website if you're looking for a cool little gift. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. Mwah. See you later.